that like first event, you know, going into 2017.
This is supposed to be,
and it's a monster event.
Yeah, this is supposed to be the year of Smash. And the caliber of this event right here is just a testament to what's in store for the Midwest overall and on a national scale.
For sure,
overall.
yeah.
It's very exciting. Looking to make those strides as an esport. So we're very happy to have all of you tuning in with us, especially the support. And we're going to bring this on for you. We got SoCal's very own Rich Brown.
Going up against...
I like to call him Mint Brown.
Big Brown?
Mint Brown.
Oh, Mint Brown.
Because he's got that mint Mewtwo skin, and he loves it. He says this is his favorite. It's the absolute favorite skin.
For sure. And also sitting down right next to Rich Brown, we have, coming from Ohio, Xane, the Meta Knight player. So let's see how this is going to go. Meta Knight versus Mewtwo, man.
Yeah. Xane recently ranked as number 23 on the Midwest PR. And when it comes to that matchup, well, it's all going to be about getting in for Xane.
For sure.
Finding those dash attacks and starting those combos. Now, Mewtwo, very floaty, but also very light, so it kind of goes hand in hand.
Right. Those up B kills are going to kill a little bit earlier,
yes,
especially on Mewtwo. But also, Rich Brown just has such a superb neutral game. And the biggest kind of flaw that Meta Knight has is that what does he have in neutral in store for him? He has dash attack, grab, and dash grab, and mainly like nothing else whenever he's trying to come in and like be an aggressor in the situation. So if Rich Brown just waits for Xane to come in with something like that, he's going to punish him really hard.
Meta Knight certainly has a lot of baits that he likes to throw out. If he's the one trying to get you to approach, he certainly has a great advantage. But like you said, how is he going to get in if he needs to? How is he going to approach when he needs to?
And we're going right to Starterville to start this match off.
And right away he gets a dash attack, and that's going to start everything just about. But there's that downward tilt, and that starts everything for Mewtwo. That is probably one of the best down tilts in the game, if not the best. It starts everything. And this man already off to a quick lead, using that Nair to lead into fair. These combos from Rich Brown are out of this world. They're off the charts.
And also, Rich Brown is just doing a really good job. You know, down tilt, as you said, it's such a great move. It's going to distance him from Xane very much so. You know, he's going to be spacing him out really hard, so he's going to be looking for that down tilt a lot. And you see Xane trying to go in and not learning any better to get around that down tilt. Finally getting a grab. Let's see what he can get off of it.
Unfortunately, nothing. As a little less percent on Mewtwo. We're trying to get away, but here we go. You see, this is the problem. Mewtwo, very floaty. Rich Brown knows how to get out of those combos, knows how to DI, SDI.
Hey, man, when you have somebody like Tyrant coming from SoCal, you got to know that knowledge of how to play Meta Knight.
Certainly, he has the MU experience, of course. Oh, but he just slides past the up smash.
Sliding right out of it.
Wow, and that might have just been the size factor of Meta Knight able to get out of that.
Hey, man, with Xane having a second lease on life, let's hope he uses it for good and gets some more percent and maybe even the stock to start out this match.
Right. Oh, no, but this is going to be an up throw.
Yeah, once again, you got to realize Meta Knight is just up there with Mewtwo when it comes to being a very light character. He's going to die to a lot of things very early.
All right.
For example, that up air right there.
Yep, Exhibit A.
Rich Brown with that great movement.
Yep, now he's got that fully charged Shadow Ball. Now, if he gets a grab, I've heard from some Mewtwo's, I think from a few Mewtwo's, that if you get a grab, you can combo straight into that Power Ball.
Okay.
That Shadow Ball can click with a down throw.
Well, let's see if Rich Brown knows that kind of technology, or if he's just gonna stick to his guns, do what he knows, do what he needs to do. You know, get that stock and get the game.
And here we go. Nice use of confusion in the air to try and stall and try to get him to flip up. And it covers his landing and forces him into a situation. But there's that.
Great Vanishing Cape, and he's going to turn that right around. 64% on Xane's stock. He's trying to look to be in this for a little bit.
Ooh, that was kind of scary.
Trying to use that disable right there, seeing if you could get Xane in a bad situation.
Yeah, and Xane almost dragging him down with that back air and almost getting the reset, but just not be able to get that. Could be a 0 to death.
Wow, and you see Rich Brown putting himself in the corner, trying to bait Xane to come in, and while Rich Brown's sitting there, he's going to be throwing out those down tilts, but Xane finally getting an answer to that, getting around it and punishing Rich Brown for putting himself in the corner.
Yeah, but right now, falling fair, and that's going to take that stock and end this game. Game 1 going to Rich Brown. He was all over Xane.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate. Xane just could not get away from Mewtwo's hitboxes. That was a consistent theme.
Yeah.
As simple as that sounds. Those long-lasting multi-hit hitboxes of Mewtwo, just straight off a simple tilt.
Yeah, once Mewtwo gets that Nair, man, he just goes ham. And Xane's taking off the headphones. He's trying to get himself into that game, man. He's trying to focus. Yeah, he's putting on those the headphones for the setup.
Yep.
So you can hear nothing but the sound of the game, man.
Those slick hyper X's.
For sure.
All right, going right to Town and City. Now, of course, he's looking for that early kill off the top, if anything. Maybe going to try to pull him down and get that reset this time around.
Hey, man, you got to see, too, Rich Brown is coming in with those sliding up smashes, and those are going to kill a little bit earlier, too.
Yep, Xane is having such a hard time working around those down tilts. He tries to roll in. He's still going to get caught. He's being perfectly spaced by Rich Brown, so it's very tough for him to get any kind of damage on him.
Yeah. And he also, Mewtwo has a very good air dodge, and it's one of the best in the game, so it's going to be really hard for Xane to keep up those up air strings into the up B to kill off the top, so.
Yeah, if he's able to teleport out of that, that's going to be it.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen Xane get those up air strings just yet to a really large margin, but, like, he needs to start focusing on how he's going to get around Rich Brown's air dodge patterns.
Yep, and that's just it, right? Reading those patterns from Rich Brown, reading how he's controlling the air.
Rich Brown trying to see if he can find a way to get the down tilt in, but Zane's getting a lot of good grabs, and he's keeping it neck and neck right now. Great tornado right there.
Here comes the tornado, a solid mix-up, and it does a lot of damage. Okay, all right, rolling behind him, getting a grab.
Zane's getting grabbed whenever he can, and now he's keeping it neck and neck.
Yep, just looking for an edge guarding opportunity, but Rich
Brown coming right in with these aerials, getting a good two-piece, and that's going to put him in at 19%.
Very
and there's a fair. That's going to kill, man.
Yep, one of the more stronger fairs in the game, and we see it right there come off a tilt. Right in the fair.
You definitely see Rich Brown whenever it's high percents in neutral. He will short hop air dodge into fair just as a bait. Oh my god, Xane almost taking his own stock right there. Oh, I like the nair out of shield. That was a good option, but Rich Brown not falling into it.
All right, using that confusion so smartly to stall. Comes back from there. Great option.
Xane right now trying to get an up smash, finally getting it, and he's only at 28%. A little bit less of a deficit than he had last game, and he's feeling pretty good about it.
Yep. Xane needs to find a the confusion coming out right there. That could have ended really poorly for Xane. Very close to the edge right there.
Yeah. Rich Brown putting on massive amounts of percent. Just those aerials that Mewtwo can do. Look at that, nair into forward air. That's going to be a JV2 coming from Rich Brown. Taking out Zane's stock right there. That was crazy.
That's just Rich Brown's level right there.
Yeah, that is Rich Brown right there.
Yep, just carrying him off to the side on those short blast zones.
That'll be another match for Midwest Mayhem 6, man. We're having a great time over here. There's so many good matches going on right now. Also, if you guys haven't heard, E2C is not streaming this tournament because of internet issues, but you can